Hey, foodie family members, I am back with another one. My name is Joy. If you are new, welcome. We are making some fish stew, and this fish stew is like one of the best fish stew you will ever make. Our fish of choice today is a mackerel fish. I got a very giant mackerel fish and two medium-sized mackerel, which I will wash before cutting just to remove some of the eyes from it. And those are my tomatoes that I showed you at the beginning of the video. I got some tomatoes, some scotch bonnet peppers, some onions, and of course some tatache. Yes, some chili peppers and some ginger and garlic. So I'm washing and prepping my vegetables, and we're cutting up our onions. So this is a chopping board I use for all my fish, meat, and proteins. Yes, it's easy to wash. It doesn't stain as much. So we have cut up our fish. Look at how messy it looks, and we are going to go ahead and just wash them. So now we're adding some water into the stew, and you want to add a lot of water and blend it till it is silky smooth, if that is possible. So this stew I am making is a fusion of the Yoruba stew that you find in the buka hut, and of course fried stew. So it's not fried stew, it's not buka stew, it's something in between. And this kind of stew, it's the perfect stew for your white rice and beans. Oh my goodness, it hits. It hits differently. So you season your fish with some salt, and then we're going to shallow fry our fish until it is nice and tender. Make sure your salt is not too much because fish is tasty. Mackerel fish can be very tasty as it is. So to fry your fish without it breaking apart, even in your stews and even while frying, add a little bit of oil to it like this. And then add your fish. Cover so that it won't be spilling everywhere. And then when it fries on the other side, when you're sure it is fried, you go ahead and flip it over to the other side until it fries nicely. And a tip here, make sure you do not overcrowd your pan the way I just did. Don't be like me. So while our fish is frying, we're going to go ahead and start making our stew by the side. So in here, I added some vegetable oil. I am seasoning oil that I had fried some chicken in. Go ahead with your diced onions. Fry for about 3 to 4 minutes or until it is translucent. And I'm going to season my onions and the oil. I added some curry powder. A little bit of thyme. Friends and family, at this point, if your house and your neighborhood is not smelling amazing, then something is wrong with this stew base you are making. Yes, so I am going to go ahead and flip my fish to the other side. So can you see? Perfection. When you fry your fish this way, you can make your peppered fish. You can eat it as it is. You can drop it in your soup and your stews without any fear, alright? Add your blended peppers and tomatoes. So now, we're going to make sure we thin this out, right? Thin it out. So we're going to add some chicken broth, and it's frozen. So I'm just going to drop a layer of that into it because this stew is not supposed to be thick. So that's my chicken broth. You can use beef broth, you can use fish broth. vegetable broth, any broth you have available. So our stew, you're going to, yes, I'm thinning it out some more. You want it to be that watery. Trust me. So you can see how I made the fish tail to stand so that the one under can fry and get nicely golden brown too. My goodness, this fish was so good. It's a miracle it made it back into the stew pot. Do I have a sister in the house? Oh, brother in the house. All right, so this is perfection. Our stew is boiling nicely. Can you see that? The oil is beginning to rise to the top. It means it's well cooked already. So at this point, we will go ahead and season with some salt. Lower your heat so that it starts simmering, right? And then I added some stock cubes. Season to your satisfaction. So, yet again, if you notice, Nigerian stew is so simple and easy to make. But try it first. Try it first. It is always absolutely delicious. Now, mix all of that together, and this is all of our fried fish sitting gloriously. And we're going to go ahead and infuse that into our stew. I hope you got your white rice cooking and some very soft beans on fire. Slap your meal with some fried plantain. Hey, get a bottle of malt, chilled maltina, and our Sunday lunch is got to go. So, our stew is cooking nicely and beautifully. I hope you have subscribed to this channel and hit on the notification bell if you haven't done so, because that is the only way YouTube gets to show you my video. Because you need to follow me to get more of this hotness. All right, eat and enjoy yourself. Serve your stew because it's almost about ready. And I tell you, if you keep the stew, the more you warm, you heat it over the week, the tastier the fish sort of settles in it. It's divine. See you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.